What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, the brand new Halloween fortnights have arrived on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. And to start things off, throughout this whole first week, we're going to be getting Halloween Rebecca, then I believe it's Sugar, and then the week after that is going to be Halloween Corazon, and then on the fourth week, we are getting all three at the same time. So this is going to be a very similar event to the Bikini Summer fortnight with, Violet and Jewelry Bonnie, Nami, Perona, Robin, all those characters. Very similar event to that, but this time we're having Halloween characters. Now, first thing is first, as I said, the brand new Rebecca dungeon is out. So this is a 10, 20, and 40 stamina dungeon. So in this video, we are going to be taking on the 40 stamina difficulty. And remember that this is just the team that I use in order to beat it. This is the fastest team that I've been able to build as of right now. There's probably definitely a faster team than what I'm using, but for me personally, with the units I have, this seems to be the fastest team for me, utilizing a double time skip Luffy team. But yeah, this team can be beaten like with free-to-play wise with Guild Tesoro captain or Momonga captain, and then like a friend Strongworld Shanks. Just Strongworld Shanks teams can beat this relatively easily, but I just prefer the method of time skip Luffy, because if you do screw up with Strongworld Shanks, you end up losing health, and it's just not a good time. So, this team is actually pretty reliable, haven't had really any issues whatsoever. Even if you do screw up on the final stage, and if you get Rebecca below 50% and she activates the resilience buff, you can still get through that, no problems whatsoever. So, the first three stages are pretty easy, just mob stages here. With this particular team, we are going to have to take one turn on this specific stage here, because we need to stall for one of our special abilities. There we go. But on stage 4, you do come across the hidden boss, not really a hidden boss, but a miniature boss Rebecca. And this specific Rebecca actually can drop on stage 4 and on the final stage, stage 7. So Rebecca here will change all of our orbs into negative and lock those orbs for a single turn. We're going to go ahead, use our Kinemon, and then activate one of the Luffy specials, and basically just go in, and we should be able to take this out in a single turn without missing any perfects. It's really hard to talk and hit perfects at the same time. But yeah, this stage actually can be a little bit tricky for some people, which is good that they do have lower stamina difficulties, which is nice. Also, one thing that also drops throughout this dungeon is actually cotton candy. The rates for cotton candy is actually really, really good. So if you are looking to, cotton candy out some of your characters, then this is probably a really good dungeon to farm. Also, the unit in this dungeon is actually pretty good as well, especially if you were like me for the longest time and never had access to the version 1 Int Robin, because this specific Rebecca is an Int type booster. Now, on stage 7, there is actually 3 different variations of this stage 7. There is this one here with the zombie mob characters, there is another one with the raccoon characters, and there is one where it's just Rebecca by herself. Now, on this specific stage with the zombies, you can see there that our right column units got their specials binded for 3 turns. If you get the variation with the raccoons, then it will make it so that your attack is going to be halved for 2 turns. And also, if you find the final variation, which is just Rebecca by herself, then it will go ahead and make it so that I think it's Int and Psi Orbs have a low chance of appearing. So if you do bring a Strongworld Shanks team, you're not going to be getting too many Psi Orbs. So if you are bringing a yellow base team, I would recommend bringing someone like Rakuyo or Guild Tesoro, who can guarantee you some orbs if you do come across that variation of Rebecca. But with this specific variation, what we're going to go ahead and do here, we're going to activate our Sabo special and try and hit at least 5 perfects. And then, after that, it'll give us access to the 2x boost in the following turn, and then we can go ahead and take down Rebecca quite easily. Even though half our team doesn't really have any specials, that is quite fine. With these available specials here, we should have enough damage output to go ahead and take out this stage here. So let's see how we go. A little bit of a problem that we don't have too many matching orbs, but we still should be fine. Boom. There we go right there. Senor Pink is an extremely powerful character. But yeah, that's pretty much just the complete run-through. So next week when we get the Sugar Dungeon, and then the week after that when we get the Corazon Dungeon, I'll be making different videos for that, so you guys can just know what to expect for these specific dungeons. So now that we've gone ahead and run through the actual dungeon, let's go ahead and break down this brand new Rebecca Halloween character. So This unit is a 4-star unit that does evolve into a 5-star unit. So where is the evolution? It is right here. So this Rebecca, amazing artwork if I do say so myself. Her captain ability, when a 5-star unit, will boost the attack and recovery of int characters by 1.5 times. So pretty bad captain ability. Her special though, which maxes at 12 turns, so you need 7 skill ups, recovers 3000 HP and boosts the attack of int characters by 1.75 for 1 turn. So a really good special ability, like especially if you don't have access to the version 1 Baroque Works Robin character from Rare Recruit, then this is a very, very good alternative, giving you a 1.75 times boost to your int, and also getting, 3000 HP recovery, which is quite nice as well. At max level though, she has 1862 health, 912 attack, and 361 recovery, so her stats aren't really that great, but her special actually is pretty goddamn useful. So I would recommend farming this just because her special can be used on int teams, and int teams aren't really that great to begin with, so getting as many int characters as you possibly can to help out those teams is going to be really, really good. Just one thing to note though is that her drop rates on the 40 stamina version aren't really that great. I've done quite a few runs, and I'm going to say the drop rate, I would say, is about 50%, if that. And if you're not dropping her, then you're definitely going to be getting some cotton candy. So, even if you don't get her, you're going to be getting cotton candy. So it is, give or take, it is still pretty good because you can run 2 times stamina in this dungeon. So you can farm, this relatively quickly. It does use up a lot of stamina though, but that's pretty much going to complete this video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys have, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.